Guys, very interesting problem here. Okay, still under integer exponents and powers. Okay, so as we can see, we have a fraction here. So that means we're going to have to work with the quotient rule for powers, right? So we have negative 22, x to the negative 4 power, y to the negative 9 power, over 16, x to the negative 6 power, y to the negative 13 power. Okay? So the way we're going to work with this to make life a lot easier is to work with like terms. Okay? So that means what? That means we're going to take negative 22 and then 16, which are numbers, constants, coefficients here, that we can deal with separately. Okay? So let's go with that first. Okay? So we don't get confused. Let's go with that first. So what would that give us? So we're going with, so negative 22 over 16. What can we do with it? Can 16 go into 22 evenly? No. Is there any number that can divide both of them evenly, that can reduce them? Yes, because those two numbers are even numbers. So 2 can divide those two into it evenly. So 2 goes into 22 how many times? 11 times. Over. 2 goes into 16 how many times? 8 times. All right? So the next question would be, is there any possibility to reduce them again with another number that can go into those two evenly? No. So we keep it like that for now. So let's go to the next one. So we have x power negative 4 over x power negative 6. So we're dividing, so that's the quotient rule. So what's going to happen is what? So as we can see, for x power m, we still have x power m here. Now, x power n became negative n. It's because it moved up, all right? This one moved up, and then because originally it's positive n, then after it moves, it becomes negative n. Why am I saying this? It's because here we're going to apply exactly that. That means what? X power negative 4 is going to stay x power negative 4. And then what's going to happen? X power negative 6 now, that is going up, becomes what? It's going to become positive 4. All right? So it's like now multiplying by x power positive 6. Are you guys with me? Okay? Because negative 4 goes up, the sign changes to the opposite. If this were to be a positive 6, when it goes up, it becomes negative 6. Okay? But in this case, positive 6. And then we continue. Then, the like terms here, the y and the y, same base here. So that would give us what? So times, so that would be y, negative 9, times y what? Positive 13, because the negative 13 also goes up, and then the sign changes to the opposite. So you guys can see that anytime there's a division, and then the power is moving up and down, the sign will automatically change to the opposite. So let's go and then see what's happening here. So we still have our negative 11 over 8. Okay? So this then, when we multiply, what do we do with the powers? We add them up. So that would be negative 4 plus 6, right? So it's x negative 4 plus 6, okay, times y negative 9 plus 13. So at this point, I'm not bringing the multiplication symbol anymore. We don't need it, okay? Once there is no sign in between, that means multiplication like that, okay? So let's keep going. So what are we going to get here? So it's going to be negative 11, all right? So x, negative 4 plus 6 is what? Is positive 2. And then for y, negative 9 plus 13 is going to give us what? Positive 4. Okay? And then this is over 8, and we are done with this problem. Okay? So you take your time. At this point, we are learning, so we're going step by step. Very important. As long as, we're getting this done, we are good to go. All right? Thank you.